Imagine a city so wicked that, according to the Bible, God destroyed it with fire from heaven in a single day. For thousands of years, people have asked the same question. Did Sodom and Gomorrah really exist? Or are they simply symbolic stories meant to teach moral lessons? Today, archaeologists are digging beneath the earth, uncovering evidence that has reignited one of history's greatest debates. Could these ancient ruins be the very cities described in the book of Genesis? Join us as we explore the Bible, archaeology, and the science behind one of the world's most enduring mysteries. The story begins nearly 4,000 years ago. The book of Genesis tells us that Sodom and Gomorrah were prosperous cities located in the fertile Jordan Valley. The land was described as lush and well-watered, so beautiful that it resembled the garden of the Lord. Lot, Abraham's nephew, chose to settle there because the region looked rich and promising. But beneath the wealth lay deep corruption. Genesis describes the people as exceedingly wicked before God. Their violence, injustice, and sexual immorality became so widespread that their sin cried out to heaven. God revealed to Abraham that judgment was coming, yet Abraham pleaded for mercy. What if there are 50 righteous people? Then 45, 40, 30, 20, finally 10. Each time God answered that he would spare the cities if even 10 righteous people could be found. But they could not. Two angels arrived in Sodom disguised as travelers. Lot welcomed them into his house. Soon an angry crowd surrounded the home and demanded that the visitors be handed over. The scene revealed just how deeply corruption had spread throughout the city. The angels struck the mob with blindness and warned Lot, "Escape for your life. Do not look back." Before dawn, Lot, his wife, and his daughters fled toward the mountains. Then came one of the Bible's most dramatic moments. Fire and burning sulfur rained from heaven. The cities were destroyed. Lot's wife looked back and became a pillar of salt. The fertile valley was transformed into devastation. For centuries, many historians believed Sodom and Gomorrah were only legends. No one knew where the cities had stood. Some searched the southern shores of the Dead Sea. Others believed they lay beneath the water itself. Then archaeology entered the story. Excavations uncovered several ancient cities destroyed around the Middle Bronze Age. Among them, one site has attracted worldwide attention: Tall el-Hammam, located northeast of the Dead Sea. The city was enormous for its time. Massive defensive walls surrounded it. Thousands of people once lived there. But something extraordinary happened. The city was suddenly destroyed and abandoned for centuries. Researchers discovered something unexpected: pottery that appeared melted, mud bricks fused by extreme heat, quartz crystals showing signs of intense shock. Some scientists estimate temperatures exceeded 2,000 degrees Celsius, far hotter than ordinary city fires. The destruction happened suddenly. Buildings collapsed almost instantly. Human remains were scattered violently. One research team proposed that a cosmic airburst, similar to the 1908 Tunguska explosion in Siberia, may have exploded over the city. Such an event could generate enormous heat and devastating shock waves without leaving a large impact crater. Some researchers suggest this might explain the biblical description of fire from heaven. Another intriguing clue involves salt. The surrounding region contains enormous salt deposits connected to the Dead Sea. A powerful explosion could have spread salt across farmland, making agriculture impossible for generations. This could explain why the region remained abandoned long afterward. But not everyone agrees. Many archaeologists caution against drawing quick conclusions. Some argue that Tal el-Hammam does not match the biblical location of Sodom. Others question the dating of the destruction. Still others dispute whether the evidence truly points to a cosmic airburst. The debate remains active. Archaeology often raises fascinating questions without providing definitive answers. The Bible does not give precise coordinates for Sodom and Gomorrah. Because of this, scholars continue to examine multiple possible sites around the Dead Sea. So while Tal el-Hammam is one of the most discussed candidates, there is no scholarly consensus that it is Sodom. Whether archaeologists have discovered the actual site of Sodom and Gomorrah remains an open question. New discoveries may bring us closer or lead us in new directions. But the story's significance has endured for thousands of years. In the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah are remembered not only for their destruction, but as a warning about injustice, violence, and persistent wickedness, alongside God's willingness to show mercy when righteousness can be found. The ruins around the Dead Sea remind us that civilizations can rise, flourish, and fall. Whether these stones belong to Sodom itself or another forgotten city, they continue to inspire questions that archaeology and history are still exploring. Perhaps the greatest mystery is not simply where Sodom and Gomorrah stood, but what their story still asks of us today. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating journeys into biblical stories, history, archaeology, and the ancient world. And tell us in the comments, do you think Tall el-Hammam could be the biblical Sodom, or do you believe the true location has yet to be found?